my day they were wont to do?" "Of course, it is allowed." "As many other things, or perchance this same thing may be allowed elsewhere. For when there are so many habitations from which to choose, why should we always dwell in one of them, however strait the house or poor the prospect?" Now understanding that I was symbolised by the strait house and the poor prospect, I should have grown angry, had not a certain sense of humour come to my rescue, who remembered that after all Ayesha's satire was profoundly true. Why, beyond the earth, should any one desire to remain unalterably tied to and inextricably wrapped up in such a personality as my own, especially if others of superior texture abounded about them? Now that I came to think of it, the thing was absurd and not to be the least expected in the midst of 1,000 new and vivid interests. I had met with one more disillusionment, that was all. "Dost understand, Allan," went on Ayesha, who evidently was determined that I should drink this cup to the last drop, "that these dwellers in the sun, or the far planet where thou hast been according to thy tale, saw thee not and knew not of thee? It may chance therefore that at this time thou wast not in their minds, which at others dream of thee continually. Or it may chance that they never dream of thee at all, having quite forgotten thee, as the weaned cub forgets its mother." "At last there was one who seemed to remember," I exclaimed, for her poisoned mocking stung the words out of me. "One woman and a dog." "Aye, the savage who being Nature's child, a sinner that departed hence by her own act." How Ayesha knew this I cannot say, I never told her. "Has not yet put on perfection, and therefore still remembers him whose kiss was last upon her lips. But surely, Allan, it is not thy desire to pass from the gentle, ordered clasping of those white souls for the tumultuous arms of such a one as this? Still, let that be, for who knows what men will or will not do in jealousy and disappointed love. And the dog, it remembered also, and even sought thee out, since dogs are more faithful and single-hearted than is mankind. There at least thou hast thy lesson, namely to grow more humble, and never to think again that thou holdest all a woman's soul for aye, because once she was kind to thee for a little while on earth." "Yes," I answered, jumping up in a rage, "as you say, I have my lesson, and more of it than I want. So by your leave I will now bid you farewell, hoping that when it comes to be your turn to learn this lesson or worse, Ayesha, as I am sure it will one day, for something tells me so, you may enjoy it more than I have done." End of chapter 21 of She and Allan by H. Rider Haggard. Read by Lars Rolander.